Hello beauties, thank you so much for watching. So today's video is going to be a tutorial on how I created this eye look. All the eyeshadows that I used were from my TooFaced chocolate bar palette. All the shadows in this palette are so beautiful. They are so creamy, so blendable. They have a mixture of mattes, they have a mixture of shimmers, they have a variety of colors to choose from. This is such a beautiful fall color even though we're in the spring. And if you want to see how I created this look, just keep watching.
So I already went in and primed my eyes using some concealer, and I went over that with white chocolate from the chocolate bar palette, and I applied that all over my lid just to set that concealer. For transition, I went in with Salted Caramel. This has been my favorite shade for using as my transition shade for the past month, I believe. It's amazing. I love using this shade as my transition shade. Next, I'm going to be going in with Gilded. Okay, I know I'm going to say this wrong. Ganache. Whatever, we're going to go with Ganache. But I'm pretty sure I'm probably saying that wrong. So we're going to be going in with Gilded Ganache. And we're going to be using that. It's better to use this as damp instead of dry. I feel like it gives off more of a pigmentation. Next, I'm just going to be going in with that same brush that I used as my transition shade. And just blend that in and make sure there isn't any harsh lines. Next, to intensify that crease, I decided to go in with Triple Fudge and just apply that with a tapered brush and apply that all over my crease. Next, I'm just going to be grabbing that same brush that I used for my transition shade, and I am going to be blending that in, making sure that there isn't any harsh lines with Triple Fudge. So I went back into my palette and I used Gilded Ganache once again on the lid. I decided to intensify that because I felt like it was going away once I was blending out the darker shades and all that good stuff. For liner, I'm going to be going with my NYX matte liquid liner. This is my favorite liner. I do not have any other liner that I work with as easily as I do with this one. I think this is just the most perfect liquid liner that I own. For lashes, I'm going to be going on with my Ardell Demi Wispies. These are my favorite drugstore lashes. If you do not own a pair of Demi Wispies, you should. They are the most comfortable lashes I think I've worn ever, and they are just so perfect. Now we're going to move on to the face, and for primer, I'm going to be going with my Nivea Men Post Shave Balm. When I purchased this, I didn't think I was going to love this as much as I do, but I just love the way this keeps my makeup on like if it was glued to my face. I just love it. For foundation, I'm going to be going in with my L'Oreal Lumi Cushion. I have worn this foundation about 2 or 3 times, and I can say I think I'm loving the way this looks on my skin. I think I like this more than my all-time favorite Maybelline FitMe foundation. I don't know, I think I just found a replacement for my FitMe. And the way I like to apply this, I had things stuck in my earring. The way I like to apply this, I like to use a dense foundation brush and just apply that all over my face. For concealer, originally I wanted to go in with my NYX HD concealer, but while I was applying it, I realized I was out of it. Like, as you can see, I was running out of it, and I had to keep digging in to find more products. So I just went over that with my Maybelline Fit Me in the color 20. I think it's sand, medium, one of those two. And I'm going to be using my damp beauty blender just to blend that all out. That face you make when you know you have a pimple on your face. Now I'm going to be going in with My Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. This is my favorite. I don't think I found anything to set my eye as beautifully as this does. If anyone does, let me know. So we're just going to apply that under the eye and anywhere we have applied concealer. Next, I'm going to be going into I'm going to go back into my Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm going to take the shade Triple Fudge, and I'm going to apply that on the lower lash line. Then I'm going to go in and apply some black eyeliner on the waterline. To finish off the eyes, I'm going to just apply mascara on the lower lash. Now I'm going to be going in with Hoola bronzer. I'm going to bronze up the face area, all the places that you would typically contour. That face you make when your bronzer on fleek. The brush that I am using is the brush that I got in my Morphe Me for the month of March. This brush is to die for. I love how soft this is, and I love how seamlessly this applies my bronzer. Like I feel like I don't have to apply as much as I normally would, because I feel like this brush just applies it so seamlessly and doesn't take as much product as the other brush that I was using. Next, I'm going to be going in with my AnastasiaBeverlyHills contour kit. I haven't used this contour kit since Jesus knows when. I think I haven't used this since I got my Kat Von D one, but I think I'm going to be using this again more. I just completely forgot that I had this. It was in my drawer and I decided to use it today, and I love the way it turned out. I completely forgot how good this palette was. And to chisel out that contour, I'm just going to be using my Real Techniques sponge, and I'm applying Laura Mercier right under that contour and leaving that for a couple seconds and just brushing it off right after. I forgot to show you guys what blush I was using, but the blush that I am using is my NYX blush in the shade Amber. This is my all-time favorite blush. I keep saying brush, but blush. For highlight, I'm going to go in to my CarliByble palette, and I'm going to be picking up that third highlight shade. And there's something about champagne color highlights that I love. But yeah, this is one of my favorites from this palette, and I love how glowy this makes me look. It's just perfect. So I'm just going to apply that on the high points of the cheek and on the bridge of the nose. So for the lips, I really didn't know what color I wanted to go with, so I applied Shimmy, and I really didn't like the way it looked with this eye look. Don't get me wrong, I love this lip color. I just did not like the way it looked with this eye look, as you can see. And so I decided to take that off and go with my I look excited, and go with my Sugar from Colored Rain. This is my favorite nude lipstick that I own, so I knew it wouldn't do me wrong. And lastly, to set the face, I'm going to be using my Badescu skincare. And after you apply your facial spray, this look is complete. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Love you. We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Today's video is gonna be a tutorial on how I create tutorial. Why did I do that? Palettes are so creamy, so blendable, such beautiful, such. Hello, beauties, and thank you so much, Ratchet Ellen. Dude, my nostrils are huge.